Hi, this is Dave Johnson with Day Trade the Markets, and it is Friday afternoon, May the 9th, 2014. I'm trying to buy the emini S&P here at 1871.25. I have a limit order in there to buy. I'm not yet in the trade, obviously, so I'm looking for a bit of a pullback here to try and get long. So just wanted to start the video here. There's only about an hour left in the trading session. So may or may not get in on this trade, but just want to set it up, and should we get filled, I will restart this recording. Okay, I've just started the recording back up. You can see that we just got filled here at so now we're long at 1871.25. I am going to put a stop in here at I'm going to put a fail-safe stop in there 2 points lower at 69.25, so I'll put the sell stop in there. I am going to also at this time put in a profit objective. We're long at 71.25. The market just reached up to 72.75, so I'm just going to put a 1 point profit objective in for this first exit. And I think the reason for that is I usually go between 1 and 2 points. I'm just going to do 1 point here. There's only about an hour left in the trading session. The last little rally up there hit 72.75, so I'm a couple of ticks below that. So I'm not trying to squeeze every last cent out of the trade, in other words. So we have had a good movement here today in the emini S&P. It first of all started out with a fairly nice sell-off. Then it kind of paused for a bit, tried to move lower and really failed at doing so. Then rallied up and made a new high, and we've come back down to this level here to sort of test into the area where the market found some good support and obviously rallied off of that. So you can see here on our software that this trade location zone or area of resistance in red, market did move through it pretty quickly, and it's now turned green. So the entry here is just on the other side of this deceleration bar. We have various features in our software. One of them is at what we call a deceleration bar, where if it's a bar that takes out the previous bar's low and has less selling in it, then it will have a triangle at the bottom of it. We also focus on aggression and velocity in the market. So the paint bars are levels of aggression, buying and selling. This move here in this dark box is what we call a high velocity move. And these will often be beginnings or ends of intraday auctions. So you can see here that in this occasion, there was a little bit of movement once it formed here, a little bit of movement below it, but not much, and it turned right around. Of course, now we're trading above the high of that. So we believe that this is a bullish indication. Of course, our software has turned this previous likely area of resistance into an area of support. We came down here and we decelled on this bar over here, as I was just mentioning, and we've also done it again here. So we might just get a nice little run here to finish off the day, which could potentially go back up and test the high of the day. It was at 1875, an area that we knew would be quite possibly a good area of resistance. So getting in here around 71, that's a pretty good move. That's about a 4 point move if it should get back up to 75. As a matter of fact, what I think I will do now that I'm thinking about it, I will go ahead and put in an order at 74.25 for 1/4 of the position. So I've still got the protective sell stop here, as you can see down there at 1869.25. So if we can move up, we came within a tick of hitting our objective. Once that objective is reached, I will go ahead and adjust the stop here. So anyway, that's really what we're looking at here on this particular trade. I'll go ahead and pause the video right now and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, just started the recording back up. As you can see, the market just bounced up to 72.50. So we did get filled on our exit on half the position at 72 and a quarter. So we did make a point on that. So I'm going to adjust this stop now. Obviously, we need to take it down to 2. We only have 2 contracts left, so I'm going to place it just under here. And as you can see, the low on this is at 70.50. So I'll place the stop at 70.25. So we are now risking 1 point. We've made 1 point, so no worse than a break-even scenario on this trade. But hopefully we can get a little bit of a lift. As I was saying earlier, I think that certainly the market has the potential to pop up to 75. Who knows if it's going to do it or not, but I think it's certainly got that potential. So anyway, we're going to be in there if it does, and if it doesn't and turns around, then that's okay too. It's no worse than a break even. So that's where we sit right now on this trade. By the way, my name is Dave Johnston, and I'm with Day Trade the Markets. You can see our software sign right up here, DTTM software. So today is Friday, May the 9th, and it's fairly close to the close. We've only got about 45 minutes left in today's session. So I'll fire this recording back up as the market dictates. I'm going to pause it now. Okay, just restarted the recording here. As you can see, we are getting that run up. We've come within a couple of ticks of our second objective here at 74.25, so hopefully we can reach that fairly soon. I will now adjust the stop to break even, and I think I'm going to actually bring it up a couple of ticks from there, because as you can see here, we have a level 3 buying bar, and I really don't want the low of this to get taken out. Now the low of this here is at 22.50, so I think I will bring it up a couple of ticks below that low. So there's our stop now at 72. So we're long still from 71.25. If it should pull back and hit 72, we will at least lock in 3 ticks on each contract. So that's a 1.5 total. So we have reached a 1 point. So we're 2 points to the good already on this trade. We started the trade with 4 contracts. So we exited at the first objective of just a point on this trade on the 2 contracts. So we've made 2 points so far, and we've locked in another 1.5. So we've locked in 3.5 points on this trade, and hopefully we can even do a little bit better than that if we are fortunate enough to get filled at 74.25. Of course, that will be a 3-point profit just on this 1 contract of the 4 that we originally went along with. So okay, it's moved up another tick here. So just got another tick to go. So okay, there it hit it. Now let's see if we can get filled on it. So maybe just let this run here for another minute or so, see if we do get filled. As I was saying earlier, that the 75 area was a resistance area going into today, and the high that has been actually formed today is 75 right on the dot. So our exit here is 3 ticks below that. So we're giving it a little bit of room. If it maybe doesn't get up quite to 75, but hopefully it can hit 74 and a quarter and give us a good profit on this, at least this 1 contract here. So that's really where we're at the moment, and I guess I'll just go ahead and put this video on pause, and I'll bring it back up as the market dictates. Okay, we just got filled on that order at 74.25, so that's good. So that's 3 points on that 1 contract, and we made 1 point each on the first 2, so we've got 5 points locked in here, plus our stop on this one, which is 2 ticks below this blue buying bar. So yeah, I think that's okay for now. I'll just go ahead and leave it like that. I'll pick this video up. We've only got 30 minutes left in the session, So, obviously not a lot of time, but and we will exit this trade within that 30-minute time frame. So we'll just leave it the way it is right now with the stop here locking in 3 ticks on this final 1/4 of the position. By the way, I did put our email over here in case you have any questions or Day Trade the Markets. Make sure I spell that right. Okay. info@daytradethemarkets. So you can always reach us here. Any questions or comments, they're always welcome. So I will go ahead and pause the video here and we'll get back to it shortly. Okay, just restarted the video here. We've had this dip down here, so I'm going to move the stop to within 2 ticks of that little dip. We have now locked in 1.25 on this final contract here. So just want to bring you up to date on that. There's only about 10 minutes or so left in the session, so I'll be back to this shortly. Okay, I've restarted the video here. There's just a couple of minutes, less than that, minute and a half or so left in the trading session. So I'm just going to go ahead and exit this trade here at 73.75. And okay, there we go. So we close that position there at 73.75. We were long from, let's see, what was it again? From right in here, long from 71.25, so 2.5 on that final. So just to update this, 2.25, 250 on that gives us 7.5, 7. So for those of you keeping track on that, so anyway, 7.5 points net on that. We had the 4 contracts. We exited the first at 1 point, so we made a total of 2 points because we had 2 contracts. Then we exited at 3 points on the second objective, and we just got out of that last one for 2.5 points. So a total of 7.5 points on that trade. Anyway, last trade of the day, last trade of the week. The market's going to close here any second, really. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@daytradethemarkets.com. Have a really good weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye.